Okay, so today I'm doing this one's hair, and we will be doing kind of like a twist down this way that'll go into a braid, kind of like how mine hair is. And then, well, from there we'll figure out what we're doing. Give me your hand. I need you to hold right here, okay? Don't move. With this, I'm gonna kind of wrap this ribbon into the hair. So we're gonna split it in two. And this is gonna stay with this side the entire time. So wrap it. Grab a little bit more. Wrap. And with this one, we got a brighter color because we want it to be able to be seen. But you can also do like colors close to your hair color. Or sometimes, I think you can get them like very, very light white or clear sometimes. I'm not sure. Or somewhat opaque. But with this, we're going to just keep wrapping it. With hers, rather than going down this way, I'm going to be coming up this way and going down just because of the hairstyle for the younger child and because her hair is a lot finer and it makes it a lot easier to do. I recommend while doing that, when you get to this part, you start adding hair from both sides just to keep it kind of flat. And normally I would have parted it down the middle. I have a slight part at the moment. It's not the best, but it works.
I'm guessing the wind helped blow that part around.
It did. Oh, sit forward just a little bit, your hair's. Thank you. You can sit back. This is one that she likes people to do quite often, actually. I don't know, is this your favorite hairstyle?
Yeah.
Yeah. She will often request for me to do this one when we are at events. And now, since it's a younger style, I'm going to try to keep this part out, but put kind of like a half up, half down situation. Just continue that on to the middle. What I've learned while doing this, if it looks weird while you're doing it, it's typically going to look really good in the end. So just go with it until you're done. You could always restart if you don't feel it looks right. But typically, it looks good. I'm going to try to keep that part as much as possible. It's okay if it's not perfect, just get it as good as you can. Now just to hold it in place, I'm going to finish the twist, but in the end, I'm going to actually be braiding this. Okay, Z, hold this. Pinch right. Show me pinchy fingers. Nope. Right here. Thank you. Now we're going to do the same exact to the other side. Head up a little bit. Up a little bit. Remember, always keep it in the back so that it kind of goes in well. There's a better way of saying that. It's just not coming to mind. I recommend while doing this, you always start little bits at the very front, and then as you get back further, you grab a little bit more hair just so that it becomes more noticeable, because with something like this, you want it to be seen. I need you to tilt your head just a little bit that way. Thank you. Right there. Thank you. You might notice I'm not trying to get any of these baby hairs. They're not going to stay in. There's no point on trying to get them to go in unless you have some form of hairspray or hair mousse or something. It's not going to stay very easily, so It's okay to leave them out. They look adorable anyways.
Oh, the cat has hair move.
And just the further you go, the bigger the sections become, and it's okay if both sides don't look alike. Much like with doing makeup, it's like your eyebrows. They don't have to be twins. It's sisters, not twins. They don't have to be identical. Turn your head a little bit. This way. Thank you. Can you look down a little bit? Down a little bit more. Right there. Thank you. Easy. Oh, hand me this side. So now we're gonna go back. Because it was being held in that position, it 9 times out of 10 will kind of loosen a little bit. So you just go back a little bit and kind of tighten it, and it should look fairly okay. And from there, I'm actually going to start a braid like this. The middle section is going to be a little chunkier, but that's okay because we're gonna fix that in a second. We just want to start the braid so it does not come loose. And then from here, I'm going to kind of split it a little bit and add a little bit more hair to each side, and that'll kind of help hold it. Can you look down a little bit, please? A little bit more. Right there. And just kind of add little bits until it's all pretty much even. So, go like this. Now we're going to add a little bit more to the other side. And there we go. It kind of like hides it when you braid it in. And you just go. Now that we're at the bottom, we're going to kind of pull the ribbons out. Normally the ribbons would be the same length, but because I'm working with a younger child and she was holding it, it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. You're going to kind of, at the end, wrap the ribbon around a little bit with both, if I can hold on to it. And then tie it. And normally you would have enough to do a bow, but unfortunately I do not because they are uneven. So normally you'd finish this with a little bow here. Sometimes you can wrap it around a little bit more to kind of secure it. But besides that, that's a cute little hairstyle for somebody of a younger age.